Hey everybody, another sneaker story for you today. Today, you guys see me talk a lot about Asics and New Balance and whatnot, even Mizuno. One brand I don't talk about that much, even though I do have a lot of them, is Nike. Today I'm going to share with you a Nike running shoe that I first really didn't like because the appearance of it, but it warmed up to me and the comfort is really, really good and the colors are good, and fortunately Nike has a lot of sales here in Japan and I got these very cheap. I have other models of this shoe in different colors, but anyway, the model I'm speaking of is the Nike Zoom Vomero 5. This, I understand, I know is a popular shoe right now, so I'm not telling you anything new, but I just wanted to share with you my perspective on it. When I first saw this shoe, I was just starting to get into retro runners, okay? So I was a bit biased against retro runners and into basketball shoes because of the cup sole stability, and that's what shoes were for me. I wasn't into runners yet. And I saw these and I thought, my God, that shoe is so busy and overly complicated, you know, with the cup back here and the plastic things happening here and just all synthetic materials, and just, I couldn't get into it. But when I actually had them in hand, I thought, well, it's actually kind of interesting, and the materials, you know, they're not that bad, especially for a Nike, you know, it's pretty good, and it kind of makes some sense as a running shoe, and the padding here is really nice. And you know, when I tried them on in the store, they actually felt really comfortable, not just underfoot, the compression, because the midsole is a really nice midsole that has some good compression and rebound. It also has good support. It's not like a super squishy, it's squishy enough. Has good rigidity, torsional rigidity. Has a small plastic plate here, not as big as you find on Asics or New Balance, of course, but it does have some for rigidity. But one of the things I got to admit, you know, they go on sale pretty steep here in Japan, or pretty deep, I should say, I guess. I got these at the Nike Japan outlet here in Tokyo. I think I paid 8,900 yen for them, which is going to be like, I don't know, like $60, you know, US. I like the colorway, and the $60, you know, really couldn't be beat. I think I have 4 pairs of Zoom Vomero 5s. I have not worn these outside the house yet. They are still pretty much new. You can see the sole is new. I do like the sole, by the way. I like Nike's waffle pattern. I have 4 pairs of Pegasus 85 that have this waffle pattern. I grew up with Nike having this waffle pattern, so for me it's kind of nostalgic just looking at this. So I do appreciate that. But I did get used to the busyness of the shoe and actually come to appreciate it in the right colorways. I'll show you the other ones later, but you know, this is probably my brightest colorway, but it's a nice bright. This blue is a fun color. They are very lightweight. They are very comfortable. They seem to wear pretty well. Not this one, obviously, is brand new, so I can't really say on it. But you know, in general, they don't break down real fast or anything like that. They seem to be pretty durable, and they are stylish. You know, you gotta admit they are stylish, especially now in this moment. They do tend to be quite popular. You can't really go wrong with them if you can find them on sale, and I think they're on sale quite often, at least here in Japan. I assume same elsewhere. Overall, really good shoe. I mean, no surprises. I think a lot of people have talked about these before. Zoom Vomero 5s. I think they're close in comfort to some New Balances. I'll probably say this is close to like a 1906R, both in nature and in feel. The 1906R has better support, whereas this has a little bit better softness. So take that for what it is. 1906R can have better materials, of course. It does have some suedes and stuff, and you will get that sometimes in the Vomero 5, but I think overall the shoes are pretty close. You know, it's a Nike, so it does have, you know, some glue things happening here and there and whatnot, but it's really not a big deal, especially when you get them on a deep discount like you do most often. But it's a good all-around shoe. It's comfortable, it's stylish, it's fun. It's available in some bright colorways, which give, you know, some pop to your wardrobe. I don't think it's a shoe that you can really go wrong with. I'd recommend trying it if you can, especially for, you know, cheap money like I get mine. Nothing wrong with it. And if you find it repulsive when you first look at it like I did, maybe you'll warm up to it. I did. I didn't think I would, but I did. Now I have 4 pairs, so there you go. But, you know, like I say, for me, shoes are all about having fun. And this shoe does kind of, you know, tick my fun boxes. It's got color, it's got style, it's comfortable, it's lightweight, it's got a fresh feeling to it on foot, very airy, very breathy. It breathes very well, you know, on the feet. You don't get hot feet wearing these kind of things in the hot summer here in Japan. I can say that for sure. So there is that. Anyway, Nike Zoom Vomero 5, you've seen it, you've heard it. My point of view is someone who didn't like it in the beginning, converted to liking it and having a few pairs. Maybe you'll be like me, or maybe you already have a few and you enjoy them anyway. You don't need any convincing. But anyway, these are shoes that I find I enjoy. They're in my collection. They're going to stay in my collection. I'll give them, you know, maybe, let's see, a 7.5 rating. And I only say 7.5 because the materials aren't great, but the comfort is very good. And they are good value when you can find them on sale. So I do factor that in, the fact that they can be found on sale fairly easily. So that's my sneaker story for today on the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 in this blue colorway. The number is FB9149400 if you're interested. It will be in the notes as always anyways though. So yeah, thanks for tuning into the sneaker story. If you like this, give me a like or subscribe. Let me know that you like this kind of material. I'm really happy to make it and share my hobby with you guys, some of my hobbies with you. And you know, if you want to see some more, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, take care until next time. Bye-bye.